I see divorces, I see separations. I deal with these things in my office, in my career. Wherever I go, to any state I go, to any country I go, I see these things happening. I do family counseling, marriage counseling. I see these things happening because they did not speak about them in the beginning. They did not come to an agreement. And this is a lifetime commitment, my friends. Then, again, you have to discuss what are the rights of the husband and what are the rights of the wife. Speak about them before marriage, not after marriage. You as a wife, you should know your rights. And you as a husband, you should know your rights too. I'll give you an example. What are the rights of the wife? But these are not the only rights. You can add yourself. You can add many items, many articles. And if your husband signs and he says, I agree to them, then he has to honor them. The Prophet ﷺ, he says, من حق الزوجة على زوجها. The rights of a wife upon her husband. And أن يشبع جوعتها. He should satiate her. Give her food and a drink. Do not leave her hungry. ويكسو عورتها. He should clothe her in a proper way. Sometimes the clothing could be with $5. Sometimes with $50, sometimes with $500, according to your ability, according to your agreement. وَيَكْسُ عَوْرَتَهَا وَأَنْ لَا يُقَبِّحَ لَهَا وَجْهًا. When he deals with her, he deals with her with fairness, with love, with respect, with a smile. He should not treat her angrily. Neither he should mistreat her, nor he is allowed to torture her psychologically and emotionally. He should be fair to her. He should deal with her with mercy, with care. هُنَّ لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُنْ. Both of you are garments for each other, protection for each other, source of strength and dignity for each other. Do not mistreat each other. So she has to be aware of this. And he has to be aware of his rights. His rights, first of all, the rights of obedience. She has to listen to him. Now, does she have to listen to everything he says, even if he says something wrong or unjust? No. If he says something illegal, go on steal. She shouldn't listen to him. Or immoral. He wants her to be dishonest. He wants her to be a liar. She shouldn't listen to him. He wants her to throw away her hijab and go to the public and dance in public. She doesn't have to listen to him. Rather, she should not listen to him. He doesn't want her to pray, or the month of Ramadan. You don't have to fast. No, these are mandatory things. She listens to him as long as he listens to God. As long as he's not doing something illegal. By the way, sometimes the husband wants his wife to listen to him in everything, but he would not listen to her in anything. This is not fair too. Sometimes the husband is so arrogant, he wants to enslave his wife. Treats her like a slave. This is not right. This is not good. When we say the right of obedience, we say it within a framework of morality and ethics and mercy. Things that she can do, not things that are impossible for her to do. Not things that overburdens her and sometimes hurts her. Things that hurt her physically, emotionally. So this is one right. The second is that she would fulfill his physical needs as he have to fulfill her physical needs too. It's not only from one side. some men would exploit this law. They think that the wife is there available for him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 7 nights a week. Whenever he wants to sleep with her, she should tell him, "Yes, sir, I'm ready." Now, even if she's during her period, or she's not feeling well, she's sick, she's emotionally hurt, she's disturbed, he wants her to be ready. This is not right. You should not approach your wife if she's sick, or if she has something in her life, something going on. She lost her friend, she lost her father. You have to be careful, because sexuality is not just physical, it's mental, it's spiritual, not just physical. We are not animals. Some people treat sexuality in a mechanical way, physical way, just physical way. He fulfills his need and then he turns his face and he goes away. This is animalistic. This is not a human. Sex is supposed to build us and gets us closer to each other, not farther away from each other. We should thrive. We should enjoy it. It should not be a torture. No side and partner is allowed to torture his partner when they have sex. They shouldn't. They both should enjoy it. Many women complain that it's not an enjoyment for me. This is a torture. This man is torturing me. The way he approaches me, it's a torture. So you have to take care of that point, my friend. You have to speak about that. Another point that we must discuss is the issue of hijab. Do you want her to observe hijab, or you dislike hijab? You must speak about that. Of course, if you ask me, you must encourage her to wear hijab. But you have to speak about it in the beginning to avoid disagreement. Or she wants to travel by herself. Are you okay with that in the beginning or not? You are not okay. Speak about it. Or, this is a common case. Some man, he has a permanent wife, but he wants to enjoy temporary marriage. And the wife is not okay with that. She has to speak about it. She has to write in her marriage agreement that if you want to marry somewhere else, whether permanently or temporarily, then release me. I am not your wife anymore. Or you don't have the right to do that while you are married to me. You don't have the right. And he should adhere to that. He should respect this agreement, because these small things, when they keep happening, they are not small anymore. They are big, and they result in the disintegration of the family. One last thing, part of the prerequisites. They have also to discuss divorce. If, God forbids, one day we decided to divorce, what are we going to do? Do we go to the court? What do we do regarding child custody? What do we do regarding common property? In some states, in some countries, the wife, she is entitled to have 50% of her husband's estate and wealth. She would take it away. Are you okay with that or not? If the husband says, I'm not okay, I will give you dowry, and I will give you provision and sustenance, and I will give you money, but you have no right in 50% of my wealth. She has to adhere to that. They have to write it down. She has to sign. And they have to document that and officiate that with an attorney. So even this minute, small things, or things that they rarely happen, let's say. Most likely they might not happen, but they must speak about them, because marriage is sacred and we have to do everything possible, my friends, to protect this marriage and to protect the relationship and to avoid misunderstanding. And Always remember, my friends, prevention is better than a cure, better than being sorry later on. Even if some of these things they sound embarrassing, but you must do them to avoid future conflict. May Allah bestow on you happy and healthy relationship, happy and healthy marriages. May Allah protect you all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.